Hey, what's up, guys? It's NDN right here. Now, I just did Arena Season is finally on. That means RBGs is on. Raids are on if you're into that. Everything is on right now. I just did my first RBG, and I wanted to point out a new spec that I tried in RBGs, which was phenomenal. I'll show you guys the clip of the RBG Raptor. I've only done one so far, but I pretty much top damage on my own team, and I almost beat the other team. The only one that beat me was one Boomkin, and I was by a really small margin. So I'll show you guys the clip after this. But if you guys want to do some RBGs and you guys want to have some fun and top damage is Ellie, because my whole team was talking smack about it. It's like, oh, we have an Ellie Shaman, we just insta lose. But Ellie Shamans are doing phenomenal right now. I also did some arenas, which was a lot of fun, which I'll try to put out later. But for RBGs, this is the spec I wanted, Path of Flame. It actually spreads Flame Shot, because especially in RBGs where you know that people are going to be stacking up a lot, it is a really nice way to just spread Flame Shock everywhere. That way you keep getting Lava Burst procs, which what they do is like they'll start increasing your Chain Lightning damage because you're going to be spamming Chain Lightnings in RBGs. So Gust of Wind, I mean, that's pretty much your choice. If you want to do Windrush Totem for your team, you can. And this is, anyway, I think Earth Grab Totem is actually really effective in RBGs because everyone has stuns, but I love Cap Totem in RBGs. This is awesome. And I kept with Ancestral Swiftness, which you definitely should. And then with Primal Ellie, you could have just as easily gone with Elemental Fusion if you want. But Primal Ellie is just so much fun, and Fire Ellies can do so much damage. So, and then I went with Ellie Mastery. For sure, I definitely go with Ellie Mastery or Aftershock, but I went with Ellie Mastery. And you'll see why. And then I went with Lightning Rod. You could just as easily go Ascendance or Liquid Magma Totem. I don't think it'll make a dramatic difference, honestly. But the only reason I didn't go Ascendance is because if I get kicked on Lava Beam, I can't really do anything besides cast Lightning Bolt, which sucks. So, and it's not a big deal. Plus, Lightning Rod, you're going to be spamming a lot of Chain Lightnings. I mean, a lot of Chain Lightnings. Because you have your whole team, so it's like you get to sit back and just do damage. You don't have to actually run into all the people. But at the same time, Liquid Magma would be really good. But it's a really small range. So, for me, I went Lightning Rod. For the Honor Talents, it's pretty much, you have Mind Quickness. I went Counter-Strike Totem because in BGs, Counter-Strike Totem is phenomenal. No one really notices them, and it just randomly globals like so many people. And right now I just have Purify Waters because that's all I have. Plus RBGs, I think Purify Waters is actually better because you're getting like Dispelled a lot. You might be purging maybe. And then this is a big change. I actually went Elemental Attunement. I mean, either one of, the reason being is increase your Maelstrom by 50. That means you cap out at 150 Maelstrom, which allows for 3 Earthquakes. So all you gotta do is you just spam, you Flame Shock something, Lava Burst to spread all the Flame Shocks. Start spamming Chain Lightnings with your Artifact Weapon right here, Stormkeeper. You have Ellie Mastery up at the same time. Just start spamming Chain Lightnings, and every time you get enough Maelstrom, just put down Earthquakes. I had like multiple Earthquakes going out all at once, and it was just like, it'll ruin the other team by just like knocking them down over and over. And it'll be so annoying. On top of that, you'll be doing crazy damage, and whenever Chain Lightning overloads, that thing hits crazy. Especially if you have this talent right here, Static Overload. Your Chain Lightning has a 10% chance to cause Elemental Overload to trigger on every single target. When that thing procs, it just instantly puts you on top of the damage charts. So, for anyone out there that's an Ellie Shaman that wants to do some RBGs and do not get discouraged by all the QQing and the complaining about saying that Elemental Shamans are trash, they are definitely not trash. And Earth Fury is just too good not to have. But actually, you honestly don't need Earth Fury in this. If you had Lightning Lasso or Trialing Storms, it doesn't really matter. But in a 1v1 setting, Earth Fury can be good. But I think I used one Earth Shock the entire time because I was just spamming Earthquakes. But there are times when you go into that 1v1 or 2v2 situations where you're not going to be Earthquaking ever. So at that point, Earth Shock does become really good. And this doesn't stack with other regular stuns. So Earth Fury is definitely still my favorite thing in 3s and RBGs. So the biggest things are Elemental Attunement. You still got to keep Mind Quickness, Counter-Strike Totem, or Sky Fury Totem. That's completely up to you. Path of Flame, Lightning Rod, Elemental Mastery, and Ancestral Swiftness. Just go with those and just have fun. And here's a clip of the RBG. Enjoy.